desperation she has on her face, like it's all life or death. You know what I mean? Oh, we come on, guys, we must. And it's like, what are you actually doing?
Yeah, exactly. And we sit here and we actually do content, don't we?
Don't get me wrong, I'd love the money she makes every day for doing bugger all, but
Well, that's what TikTok want to do to us, Charles. They want to turn us into Miss Peas.
yeah, I could imagine us all battling together. We'd end up killing each other.
Can you imagine? It'd be good though, wouldn't it? How funny would it be?
It would. And you know what though? Like you roll with the punches and stuff and just like see what happens. And then if it does happen, we'll all adapt. You know what we're like.
Yeah, we will. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm glad I sorted that issue yesterday. I see how grown I am now, like in comparison. Like I could have carried on arguing. Instead, I reached out and sent a message. This is what's upset me. I sent the video and everything, and then it was sorted out. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's best just to, you know what I mean, instead of letting things carry out and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, obviously we briefly spoke and I was just a little bit worried because I thought, oh God, you know, nobody wants, you know, another year or whatever of that. It was just so much, wasn't it? And like I say, this is why when I say to people like how much I've evolved as a person on the app, because like, thank you, Danny. The old EQ would have gone hell for leather, you know, but you know, you do
I don't want it though. I'm like you. I don't want it.
We don't want it, do we?
No, and I think it's the best thing to do to just not come to one another, you and Angie, because you know, like you say, it's you're always in this wrapped up ball of toxicity, and it's constant. And even though there's permission being given by both, it's detrimental to both of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's it. Like for me, I don't want to sit here and be angry and come to her and stuff like that. I'd rather just sit here with my community and just do my FYP rather than entertain all that.
I mean, it is funny when you're arguing and that over the cam too and everything, like over the two airwaves, but for your own peace of mind and stuff and just getting on with your thing, because you should just be able to come on, be happy with everybody, you know, chat to your people, have your conversations, and then go off as like all the animosity all the time. It's a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, like for me, do you know, like if it was just like beef banter, you know, like we could just rip each other and, you know, sayonara, but it just goes really deep where she's concerned. And for some reason, she's okay with you and she's okay with other people, but for me, she genuinely has this deep down hatred. Do you know what I mean? Like it's.
When did it all start with you and her? Because like I say, I've had my troubles with her, but she's not like on the level she is with you and how passionate she is about you. You know what I mean?
I think it was obviously because of the connection that I had with AB. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think that's potentially where the deep rootedness has come from. But like, she needs to remember it weren't a one-way street, it was a two-way street. You know, like everyone's saying, oh, you know, Delusive Angie, she's been terrorised and this, that, but she's equally done the same thing. Like, you know, she's an innocent in it.
She's made up many times, and then she'll get a cob on one day, and then it's everything's Miss Red's fault and this and this. So like that, that's why I just take her with a sheer pinch of salt myself. But it's different if you're the target. I'm not really her target. I think it'd be different if she was targeting me every day. I'd feel the same as you. You know what I mean? But like you say, it's mad that a lot of us have had the same arguments with her, but we get less of a hard time from her.
Exactly. Like I said, I'm not scared of her. I can take her on any day of the week. You know that now. I'm a lot mentally stronger and I don't really fight anymore. But for me, it's just like I just want off the vicious roundabout. Like it just.
You're in control of your own stuff, and if you can manage to ignore when things are being said and just carry on, then that's the best thing for you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, yesterday, I don't know about you, like, obviously because you have ADHD as well, and you just get like this really bad anger take over you, and you just know if you come online, you're gonna say stuff that you can't.
It's what happened to me the other day. I started my FYP show and I was snapping at everybody. After an hour and 5 minutes, I came off because I knew I was really wound up over the transphobic comments and that. And then I come back live again and I come face to face on camera, and that was when it all come like blah, 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 blah. And then afterwards I'm like, why the fuck did I even go on with myself? And you know, I'm just glad it was diffused the next day. You know what I mean? Because I messaged Talia, I reached out to Talia on Instagram, and then I spoke to Rick's there, and then, you know what I mean? I'm glad it's sorted type of thing, because it's like that is the problem. It's the ADHD when you just like go, "Da, da, 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 da," and you just can't stop. And then you think, oh, why was he even that upset or bothered? I should have just like, you know, had a private word or something. You know what I mean? But it's just this is like a reality app. You know what I mean? It's like 24-hour bloody 7 days a week if you're a live streamer on here, and you can't help but sometimes be like affected or drawn in.
You can't, and it's like, you know, Cockapoo just said in the comment section, tried her hardest to get me on yesterday, and I was coming up with different excuses, you know, oh, FYP's crap, I don't want to talk about this person, talk about that person. I said, look, I'm just having a bad day, and I know if I go on, and my friends know when I'm having a bad day, when I'm angry, and what people don't understand is, like, yeah, we do a couple of hours on the app, but when you are a live creator and you take it off the app, don't you? Like, you sit there and you think things over, and it gets your anger, and you just get... When you've got ADHD, guys, it's like... I can only describe it as like a crash out, like a mental crash out, where the anger just gets that intense. You want to scream, you want to cry. And with me, when I come on and I'm feeling that way, I'm not crying because I'm sad, I'm crying because I'm angry.
And you can't be fake when you're feeling like that.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can't be fake. Because, like, I find myself, like, talking to myself in my head and winding myself up and thinking I should say this, and this is what I should say, and this sounds good to say, and then I say it and it just comes out wrong then, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, so EQ can relate, and like I say, if you have the same as what me and EQ's got, you can relate to, that you have bad days where everything just gets on top of you, and you just... and you want to cry and you want to scream. So
I didn't want to come on last night, and I'm glad I did, because like I thought to myself, it's just me. I am the FYP. You know that feeling, you know, when it's just you all over it and everything to do with you. And then I was like, no, I can do it, and I was glad I did. You know what I mean, and stuff. And it's just do you know what I find as well? It's the overwhelming guilt afterwards. It's like you just feel like you've upset everybody, and even like the people that you're closest to and stuff, because you tell them about it, and it's you're frustrated explaining as well, so like it just feels like the whole world comes crashing down.
It really does. And you also get, like, obviously I'm not a creator, I'm a live streamer because I don't really create content, but you also feel guilt as well for not being on and, you know, being with your community and things like that. And I feel horrendous, you know, when I have days off and I've got things to do, I've got the baby or I'm at the hospital with Qatar and I'm not on, I feel absolutely horrendous. And even though everybody, they don't mind, they know that I'm really busy and family first and whatnot, you do though, don't you?
Are you like me though? I think some of these people have got like things going on in their lives, and they rely on us to like feel better in the day, because you get those comments, don't you? Oh, you make my days better, blah blah. And there's people relying on you, and you think, God, what are those people doing now? Are they sad? And you know what I mean, like they haven't got their release or something to watch for a few hours. It's terrible.
Yeah. Do you get the messages like EQ, you keep me going, you don't understand, like, you know, I'm a silent watcher, I've been poorly, you know, I'm going through this, and you do genuinely, you get them messages, right? You definitely get the same messages. And honestly, guys, it's like it's lovely when you get them messages, but when you have time off, you do feel really guilty. Like
you worry about those people.
Yeah, you feel like you're letting people down and things like that. So it's really hard, isn't it, EQ? But you know, we're here and we do all right, and you know, yeah. So
I think, in all things considered, the things that has happened over the many years and stuff, we do well to still come on.
I think we do. Like the fact that we're not locked up, or we're not, you know, seeking professional help. It's
I know, I was laughing the other day. I said, you know the amount of times I've had the fucking police on my doorstep over TikTok. I'm not even a criminal. I don't commit crimes or anything. I just have arguments with people online. I have the police more than the fucking criminals out there. It's funny.
I know. It's like, you know, obviously, you know, they've come out to my house a few times, and like it's never happened before, and you're like, geez, it's a lot, guys, basically.
Oh, it's mental, and half the time we don't come on and tell anybody these things have happened. You know what I mean? But it's just perplexing. Sometimes you're like, what? What the
Yeah.
hell is going on?
And then you got the neighbours, like, because I live in it's a residential area, you know, it's mainly old people and doctors and professionals and whatnot, because we're by the hospital, right? And you've got all the neighbours with the nose pressed at the windows, and you're like, you know, you think, they thinking I'm a fucking criminal or
I
what?
know, I'm the same. I think, my God, some of these neighbours I've never even said hello or bye to, you know what I mean? I mean, two next door neighbours either side. But then I think, fucking hell, the police car again, you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Honestly, guys, it's nuts. And do you know what as well? Do you know, like, sometimes I've got the doors open, the back door, front door, so we can get air through the house, and I'm on hearing the stuff that I'm saying, and everyone can fucking hear it, you know, and Simon's going around shutting the windows and closing the fucking doors so no one can hear what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sometimes I like that. I'll have all the windows open upstairs and I'll forget I've left the doors open. I'm like, shit, you know what I mean? But but everything is a lot better now because I'm not arguing people or stuff like that. So obviously I get a lot of peace in life now, and I just want to maintain that peace, you know what I mean? Because it is stressful otherwise.
Yeah, and it doesn't do well for your anxiety and stuff like that either, does it? You know, mental health, because it does genuinely affect mental health and things like that. But I'm glad you're sorted, because I was worried, you know, that I was worried. But I'm just so glad that, you know, everyone's being adult about situations and, you know.
It was Angie's fault really, because she started questioning me, and at first I was trying to like just go yeah, and then because the more someone's questioning, and I already felt a bit like wound up anyway, and then obviously like I was just like and then I was like, oh my fucking God, you know, it's just fucking, but it's all sorted now, which is good.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Miss Red, enjoy the rest of your show.
Will do. Bye, darling.
See you everyone. Bye, Miss Red.
Bye, darling. There you go, a little natter with our EQ. Sorry guys, thank you. Thank you everybody for all that. The minute you step back into FYP, exactly, cockapoo. But honestly guys, it does feel like just a vicious circle that you can't get out of, and as much as I love drama and we love watching it, when you're involved in it, which it always has a way of, you know, dragging me in, obviously, because I do what I do and I'm no angel either. It gets you down some days, but you know, the fact that everyone's still here watching, and you know, that it's a bonus basically. Right, should we get on with the FYP show, everyone? Yeah, thank you for reposting. If you are an FYP page and I am playing your video, ask one of our lovely moderators and they'll give you a pin, all right, everybody? And if you do want to get in the box, because I am opening boxes again, I take no responsibility for how anybody feels when you're in a box. So if you have a back and forth with somebody, it's on the people that are in the boxes, all right, guys? I don't want you then to go up and say, I felt ganged up, I felt bullied. If you jump in my box, morning Aaliyah, thank you, Claire, it's on you. I am taking no responsibility. I will shut down any transphobia, any racism, any ableist slurs, all of that stuff I will shut down. But if it's a back and forth, people are, you know, I'm not shutting it down. I'll let you all say what you want to say. All right, everybody, so boxes are officially open. We're going to open them at the end of the show, once I've finished my videos, and you can come in the box and have your opinions. But again, disclaimer, if you want to jump in my box, I don't want you going off right and say that you felt away in this room. All right, everybody, we're adults, we're in charge of our own mental health, we're in charge of our own actions, our own feelings. It's down to you. All right, so I just want to say that. Yes, this isn't a kind room, basically, it's a drama room. Makeup tutorial, I'll just whack it on, Paulie. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Depends on the situation.
Does this sound like the Misread FYP tune? Peter McLean, stop clout chasing. Here I stand. Alexa off. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Here's BBC
Get out,
News
BT.
TV.